Seahawks go to New York and beat the daylights physically. It wasn't the score wasn't completely out of hand, but pretty dominant defensive effort last night. That was fun to see. And more importantly, or more notably, I should say, Devon Witherspoon is a baller. That kid, I couldn't keep up with his plays. So I'm tweeting during the game, Dave, and I'm like, oh, what a great play by Witherspoon. And then, boom, almost as soon as I hit send, he comes up with another one, a sack. Oh, another brilliant. This kid is ridiculous. And then, boom, 97 interception, return for a touch. I mean, it was just one play after another. I couldn't keep up with him. He was all over the place. He currently has more sacks than Jalen Carter, for those of you who were upset about that trade. Listen, I think we saw it before this game. We talked about it. Like, man, there's just something different about the way he carries himself out there. He doesn't look like a rookie. There's a certainty to the way he plays. Even more so last night. He's a physical, violent player, the likes of which I don't think we've seen. He's not Cam, but he kind of carries himself. He's got that attitude. There's that presence about him.
I think he reminds me a lot of Jamal, and we'll get into what a freaking sad story that is. But he makes plays like he's supposed to, right? Like there's no way that you would say that he looks like a rookie at all. And I think even more fascinating than him having all of these stats is that we kind of saw it coming, right? You saw that, like, this guy's really confident. And Pete was talking about, the PI play that he had, pass interference in Detroit. It was, he was just a step off. And, I didn't get mad at him for that because he really did it right. And, he just has a presence about him that he's just going to be there, and plays a lot like Jamal Adams. But, yeah, he was just all over the place. And, I thought, somewhat vindicating from the standpoint, especially for Schneider, because, and Kyle Brandt did a thing this week about his picks and how, John Schneider's the man, shut up, and, all the criticism about, taking the running backs last year. And then, we started to hear people texting in and started to hear the talk about Jalen Carter. And that, maybe they should. He's balling out. And then you see this kid who's a corner that, and really it's not like he's in the middle of it. He plays in nickel at some of it. But, yeah, just everything I saw him do, he does right. So pretty amazing. And, just the defensive effort just in general was phenomenal.
Yeah, well, let's get it. I love this because I'm watching the TV. I'm watching the game on TV, obviously, so I'm getting the TV broadcast, so I don't get a chance to hear you and Rabel, but we do hear. And here's what that 97-yard interception return sounded like.
So Jones from the shotgun, Breida beside him in the backfield, single wide out left with a slot to the right side. Seattle looks like they want to rush 4. And they do. Jones is going to throws near side. Ball picked up. Witherspoon comes near side, down the sidelines. Jones chasing him. He comes back inside, picks up blockers. Still being chased. Witherspoon far side. 20, 15, 10, 5. He is in. Holy catfish. Witherspoon went a mile and a half with the interception for a touchdown. Jones looks left. Witherspoon dinks him into throwing, and then picks it off and goes from about the 3-yard line, the length of the field. Are you kidding me? 97 yards. Witherspoon, unbelievable.
Okay, 2 things. Great call.
He's unbelievable.
Great call by Rabel. Where were you? I thought I'd hear a woo or a yes or a hear that yes, a pound of the fist. I mean, you went dark there.
Try not to do that, Bob. I don't like that. I don't like hearing my voice in Rabel's calls. That was amazing. And how quickly his mind goes. And I don't want to make it all about Rabel, but just, how he's coming near side. He cuts it back. I mean, just incredible. But, yeah, I just couldn't believe what I was seeing, especially, when he gets the sacks. He's making tackles all over the place. Just incredible that this guy just shows up in the right place.
Yeah, it was that. What a play. I mean, what a brilliant play. And who was – it was Reek and somebody else was running with him.
Yeah.
I can't remember, but he mentioned, I saw him do the post-game interview on with Scott Van Pelt or something, and He said something along the lines of, yeah, those guys trying to make me look bad because they caught up to me, and I just wanted to get to the, like, talking about how fast they were. You know, I'm trying to make him look slow or something. I can't remember who the other player was, but
well, I got
what
a
great
next-gen stat that said that actually Reek Woolen was running 22 miles an hour, and then Witherspoon was running only 20 or something like that. And I was like, I'm sure Reek will let him know that, yeah, I'm faster. I was faster than you.
Pitch it back. Pitch it back.
Yeah. Well, and he had to run, cut it back and everything. And so, yeah, he's not going to be, he wasn't really running, all out the whole time. He was trying to find his way. But I mean, he picks up the ball. You think, okay, now, I mean, I expect him to score. And by the way, a guy who had a really good game was Bobby Wagner. He had 17 tackles. I saw
2
him
sacks.
I saw him in the security line. I was like, "Are you going to tackle me?" I mean, yeah.
Are you done?
Couple of sacks there. I mean, he had a great game, but it was just incredible to watch this kid. Like I said, it's like he expects to make plays.